Business Leader Summit 2023, Allianz Miko, Milan. We are here for 2 days of meetings and discussion about the future of business. In this moment, we are here with Arnaud Malardet, who is a Senior Product Marketing Manager at Evalua. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you very much. Buongiorno. I'm very happy to be here.
Okay, Arno, today we want to better understand how digitalization can help companies to go through the sustainability for new success goals under this point of view. So, according to you as provider and supplier of solutions in this sector, what is the state of the art? What is the approach of Italian companies in this sense?
So it's many different things. First, there is a state of the art of digitization, and not all the companies are at the same, let's say, phases in their journey. Some are just started. Some started with one tool, which was not the perfect one, and they need to look for another one. Let me just take one figure, which was like 2/3 of the companies that choose a digital tool just regretted it. So they need to change and choose another one. So not everybody is at the same, let's say, level in their digitization. And now on top of this, there is all these, sustainability matter, or these sustainability goals that needs to be tackled. And that's a challenge because digitization is not perfect on what needs to be done now. And there is something on top of it. So that's the challenge today.
So the customization of the digital products and solution is so important. This brings, we can say, the Italian companies to another level. But what are the challenges to make this step for the, we can say, Italian ecosystem in order to go or to have success under the sustainability point of view?
So the first challenge is to actually free time and resources of the procurement people to work on sustainability, right? Because procurement professionals, they need to work on, savings, they need to work on risk management, they need to work on the efficiency of the source to pay process. That's a lot to do, and that's where digitization can help. But now on top of it, they need to work on sustainability. So digitizing helps to do like the first things quicker to free time. So that's the first answer. And then sustainability has a lot of components, right? And nowadays we talk a lot about carbon footprint, especially in Europe, because we have regulation coming on carbon footprint. And the way digitization can help is how to calculate the carbon footprint of the supply chain, right? Because in sustainability, and specifically in carbon footprint, scope 3, so what the company spends, is about 78% of the total emissions, the total carbon emissions of a company. So that's a huge let's say, weight on procurement to actually work on sustainability and work on carbon footprint.
And the net zero, the decarbonization is one of the most important pillar, for example, of the Next Gen EU funds, together with the digitization, so digital transformation of our companies. Under this point of view, what will be the opportunities that digital solutions and also emerging technologies can bring to companies in order to get more success in sustainability?
So concretely, 3 things. First, it could help calculate the carbon footprint and specifically embed this carbon footprint in the whole source to pay process. So that you're able to, when you need to select a supplier at sourcing time, for instance, not to choose only on the price, on total cost, or on the delivery date, but also on carbon footprint. So you need to do several scenarios. Do I want this supplier because he has a lower price, or do I want this other supplier, because he has a better carbon footprint? So very much integrate these new criteria into the process of selecting the suppliers, of buying a product versus another one. So that's one thing. Second one would be obviously to collaborate with the suppliers, obviously, and exchange with them on plans to improve the carbon footprint of what you buy with a supplier. So that's the second one. And the third one, obviously, is for auditing purposes, reporting. Very much saying, where do you stand in your carbon footprint and on your strategy to zero emissions?
And between the education of the value chain of a company and also obviously the analysis, as you said, of this data in order to reduce the emission, there is we can say a better technology which can help in the best way possible this process according to you, or there are some trends that you can see under this point of view?
So other like technologies that are better than other ones to work on carbon footprint.
Yeah.
So obviously, it's technology that help embed this, this new criteria in the source to pay process, and not all the source to pay technologies allow you to do so. And what is very specific is you need to be granular. So it's easy to have it at the supplier level to say, okay, my supplier has an overall carbon footprint estimated of 200,000 tons, for instance. But if you want it at the granular level, at the level of the service, at the level of a product, for instance, that's much more work. And not all the technologies allow you to do so.
So not only the artificial intelligence is good for this, but there are also other kind of technologies.
Artificial intelligence, it's a wide subject and too wide for today, but artificial intelligence is based on nice data and clean data. Okay, it's consuming a lot of data, and so if the data is not clean at the beginning or it's not there, it's not helping much, right?
It's not so easy to have clean data.
Exactly. So the first thing is first you have the data, and then you can apply artificial intelligence actually to improve the data or improve the decision making. But the basis is to have the data in a clean manner and with the right level of detail.
This is a good message because today companies think about artificial intelligence as something that can solve and fix all problems from the beginning to the end, but it's not.
They wish so, yeah.
That's okay. So thank you for being with us.
Thank you very much, and I hope you'll enjoy this presentation and this whole summit.